All right, guys, thanks for stopping by the channel today. Today we're going to be having a look at the Holy Stone HS210 Night Elf. This is a brand new release from Holy Stone. It's a micro flyer. It's got altitude hold. It does flips. Let's have a look at this guy. All right, guys, so for those of you that are familiar with Holy Stone quality, this is no departure whatsoever. Very nicely done all the way around on this one. This is primarily an indoor flyer. What's nice about this one is it's a mini size. It comes with 3 batteries. It has altitude hold. Really a cool little product here. So what we're looking at is a really nicely done presentation here on this one. You have the picture of the Holy Stone HS210 on the front, Holy Stone logo up on the top. Night Elf, I guess that's what they're nicknaming it, the Night Elf. On the bottom, you're going to have all your warning stuff. Sides, there's nothing. The top here, there's nothing. On this side, you're going to have the Holy Stone label, Holy Stone logo again, along with the UPC label. This is a altitude hold quadcopter, guys. It's going to do your 3D flips. Has a headless mode, 1 key start and stop, and then 3 speed modes on this one. Let's have a look at this one a little bit closer, see what comes inside the box. All right, guys, inside the box, you're going to find just your standard stuff for Holy Stone. You're going to have your caution card here. Essentially, this is just telling you not to overcharge your batteries and not to exceed 2.4 amps and any charging brick you should use to charge the batteries up. So set that aside. Right now, they are offering an extra battery with this, which is a kind of a cool thing. Now, I would just be cautious with this now because there's been some schism between Amazon and Holy Stone with you know, putting up reviews to get free batteries. So I would just go ahead and inquire with them directly by going to batteries@holystone.com. I would refrain from going ahead and doing the review to get the battery because I think Amazon is getting kind of keyed in on that. And then it comes with a instruction manual. Instruction manual is all in English, guys. Very nicely laid out. The Chinese to English translation is done very, very well on here. Everything is, the font is nice and big. It's multicolored. It's going to show you how to operate it, how to fly it, how to trim it, how to do everything, pretty much everything. This is a good one to hang on to. And it's a nice small size too. So definitely hang on to that for reference. You're also going to get a set of propellers. So you get a full set of replacement propellers. Now these are direct drive motors. So basically what this is going to mean is that these will press right onto the motor shafts. So there are no gears. And that's also going to come with this little kind of a pry tool here to pry the bad props off. So that's kind of a nice little thing that they included there. You're also going to get 2 chargers. So you get 2 USB to Mini 1S. And those are kind of cool. So you get 2 of those. You're going to get 3 batteries. Now I've got 2 of them out here already. One of them is in the quad. These are 3.7 volt. I'm sorry, here, let's do that this way. 3.7 volt, 220 milliamp hour batteries. Very readily available, pretty common stuff. These have, again, the mini or micro, I guess these would be micro 1S connectors on here. And I'll put a link in the description for additional batteries for this. Pretty inexpensive and really easy to find. Pretty common stuff there, guys. It's going to come with your screwdriver. So you get the screwdriver as well. And then you're going to get the remote. So let's take a look at the remote real quick here, guys. What I like about this a lot is it's got a really nice feel, kind of like a game controller remote, but everything is labeled on here, guys. So you can see that we've got really good, clear, concise labeling on here. Nothing left to chance on this one. Now, this one is going to have an automatic takeoff and land. Basically, it's an automatic start and stop. So that button's going to be right here. This side's going to give you your headless mode. Up on top is going to be your speed selector switch. And on the right-hand side here is going to be your flip button. Now to trim this thing, you would press in on the left joystick on the throttle stick, and you would choose whichever direction you wanted to trim it out, left, right, or up or down, depending on which way the quad is needing to be trimmed out. So that's pretty much it with this guy. On the back here, you'll notice that there is a screw, and I took it out, but there is a screw included in this package to keep the back on. I find that most times I don't need that, so I remove it. It just makes it easier to change batteries out. But this does take 3 AAA batteries, Okay, so those are going to fit right in there, and those you will have to supply on your own. Those are not included in the package. And it kind of gets me when these companies, most companies call these ready to fly. They advertise them as ready to fly. They're about 98% or 95%, depending on how you want to look at it, ready to fly. So really nicely done on this. I wish more companies would do this with the labeling of the transmitter. Let's get this pushed aside here. We'll take a look at the quadcopter. Excuse me. Okay, here's the quad, guys. Really kind of a cool looking bird here. So you have the Holy Stone logo on the front of the nose here, the little H, and then you have the Holy Stone right here. And on the side it says Destroyer on both sides. Really kind of cool. Now this is altitude hold, so I did have a chance to fly this around the room earlier once I had it out of the box. And let me tell you what, guys, cool little flyer. We're going to roll some footage in of flying in the room here in just a second. We'll take a look at the underside of this once here. So you're going to have the battery basket, or bay if you want to call it, right underneath. It's pretty standard for this type of a quadcopter. The little mini whoop or tiny whoop or inductrix, I can say that, style quad. There is no power switch on this one. Power is going to be turned on simply by just plugging the battery in. So let's go ahead and get this battery put back in place here. And I can do that, I think. There we go. And basically you're just going to have to watch the orientation of the plug to the receptacle on here. So you want to make sure that you're putting it in the right way and not forcing the issue, because you could short the thing out. So let's go ahead and plug this in and see what it looks like lit up. And there we go. So now we got it lit up. And you can see they did it right this time. You got red in the back and green in the front for the LEDs. I think that's really cool. So that they did that right. A lot of companies will, especially Chinese companies, well, most of these are made in China, if not all, will put the green in the back and the red in the front, and it's just kind of counterintuitive to me. But you have your little landing feet here, and they're just plastic, so there's nothing really extra on that. And the motors, again, are direct drive. So these are little, I think these are probably going to be 5 or 6 millimeter motors. And then the props are actually pressed right onto the motor shafts, which gives it a really zippy response. So let's go ahead and get this thing bound up, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So we're going to want to set it down in front of us here. So it's already on. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and turn the transmitter on. The power switch is on the bottom here. So we'll go ahead and pop that on. And to bind this thing, all you're going to do is go up and down on the throttle. And then we're going to want to go ahead and calibrate the gyros. To calibrate the gyros, it's just both sticks down and to the left. And that's ready to go. Starting the thing up is no more than just pushing this one key start button. And that's it. All right, guys, starting it up. It's all bound up. Starting it up is just hitting that key and then throttling up. All right, so we can see this is altitude hold, and I'll bring it back around here so you guys can see a little bit better. So we got altitude hold going on here, guys, barometric altitude hold. Very steady little quad, man. I can't say enough about that for sure. Looks like I could use a little bit of trim. I'm not going to worry about that right now because I'm not going to have it up in the air that long. But very steady little flyer. Now we're in our first speed rate right now. And we'll go ahead and I'll show you guys the yaw on here. Respectable for first speed rate, I might say. And then we'll get her back over this way a little bit more. And we'll go into just zipping around. Show you guys the pitch on here. Pretty decent. For first speed rate, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's get her back out in front of us here. And I'll come down a little bit forward. And we'll get her into second rate. And the pitch is considerably more now, guys. Oh yeah, she's a zippy one, she is. There's our yaw. Pretty crazy yaw on that second rate, guys, for real. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get out of that. Way, you got out of that. Ha ha ha. Alright. These things are so fun, guys. I tell you what, I've got a little Ghoul RC H37. There is no altitude hold on. It's fully manual. But I tell you what, it's a blast to fly around. Now this with altitude hold makes it so much more easy to control inside the house. Let's go ahead and get this into third rate now. So now we're in third, and you can see the, whoa, 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 whoa. You can see the pitch and the roll on this is crazy. I can't even really give it full throttle in here. Whoop, let's get her out of there. It does flips too, so let's actually show you the yaw rate first. That's pretty crazy yaw right there, guys. So let's go ahead and see a flip on this guy here. Bring it over here. Ooh, front flip. All right, all right. Bring her back over here. And we'll do a rear flip. Nice tight flips, nice tight flips. Really fun little quad, guys, I'm telling you what. All right, so we'll do the, come over here, we'll do a side roll. And we will do another side roll. Very cool. So flipping is no more than just pushing the button. You don't have to hold it down, you just kind of press it, and then you decide, and then you would give a stick command to which way you want to flip. So pretty cool, guys. This is working out real nice. I like this a lot. I'm going to highly recommend this one. Let's go ahead and land this guy now. Basically landing is nothing more than pressing the stop button here. All right, guys, as you saw from that flight footage there, this is a great little quadcopter. Really zippy, really fast. All 3 speed rates are progressively faster as you go. Yaw rates are good. Altitude hold inside the house is going to make this a really, probably one of my favorite indoor flyers right now. I don't do a whole lot of flying indoors, but this is probably going to be one of my favorite indoor flyers. Everything's labeled nicely on the transmitter. It feels good in the hand, works good, easy to use. Holy Stone is a great company to deal with too, guys. I'm not getting paid to do this video. I didn't get this quadcopter for free. I don't owe anything to Holy Stone. They don't owe anything to me. I'm just really excited about a good product, and I think we found a winner here. All right, guys, so if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, guys. It really helps my channel out a lot. Don't forget to hit that bell up on the top of the subscription button there on the page so you get all my videos coming through. Thanks a lot for stopping by. God bless the Republic.